Okay. So real quick, if you don't know, Floyd Mayweather is still the WBO 147-pound champion of the world. Timothy Bradley and Jesse Vargas on June 27th, 2015 on HBO are going to be fighting for the WBO Interim title. If you didn't know, there was some controversy because Floyd said that he would vacate all of his belts after he defeated Pacquiao. And if you don't know, the WBO belt, especially at 147 pounds, is a top-ranked HBO-dominated belt. So it's a long story, but technically, as it stands right now, Al Heyman has in his possession all the Dragon Balls at 147 pounds. Meaning, if he, put it this way, if Mayweather fights Kell Brook, Mayweather will be the undisputed champion. If he, of course, I believe he's going to beat Kell Brook with the IBF, the WBC, WBA Super World, and then the WBO, in which he beat Pacquiao for. Now, there's been a little bit of a scrap because basically, legally, Floyd Mayweather knew he would still be able to keep the belt. But the question you have to ask now is, why is he keeping the belt? So, after saying he would drop it, my theory was that he wants put it this way, my theory is that he wants to fight Kell Brook. And then the Kell Brook fight would be much more meaningful. And the selling point will be it's an undisputed title fight. Sorry, Amir Khan. Even though Amir Khan does have the WBC silver. But still, when it comes to Mayweather and WBC, you know, Amir Khan, you can go ahead and go to Al Heyman and cry about your mandatory status. But in my opinion, it just won't work. So put it this way. If he does fight Amir Khan, good for him, because he'll have somewhat of an advantage because Amir Khan's right now in Ramadan, and Ramadan lasts from June the 17th, which was last week, to July the 17th, if I'm correct. And Amir Khan will he'll be able to have a full camp, but it will be somewhat of a rushed camp, if it makes sense, because if you count fight week, that'll be an 8-week camp. But I say you can't really count fight week because you're, you know, doing all the fight week stuff, and plus it's a Mayweather fight. So I know Bob Arum is pissed, I guess, because Floyd Mayweather went to the legal team and said, listen, I may have said I was going to drop my belt, but I didn't officially drop my belt. He was just talking about this past week. Shout out to Zoe from RealCombatMedia.com and T-Street Controversy, who was out there, you know, and Floyd was talking to the media about, listen, the WBO have not sent me my belt, as if he knew, you know, that, well, as if he was reaffirming, like, look, I never dropped my belt. I may have been talking about dropping it, but I've never dropped it. Hold on. Gotta get my voice catched up. But look at it like this. Now the plot thickens. You know, because the winner of Bradley versus Vargas is supposed to fight Floyd Mayweather. But yet, Floyd Mayweather, if he beats, you know, whoever he fights, he's supposed to be relinquishing those belts for the younger guys to fight for him. So therefore, we may have a situation where Timothy Bradley may end up on maybe PBC. Like, this is going to get really interesting, and like with what I'm telling you, because now the fact that we know Bob Arum's biggest stable of fighters is at 140 and 147 pounds, but the belts are now in this guy's hands. And also, if Kell Brook does fight Brandon Rios, is Brandon Rios going to win? Maybe they'll have that IBF. So much more is relying on that, but we don't know if Kell Brook is going to fight Brandon Rios. So that's supposed to be finalized this week. Right now it's 3:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. T-Street Controversy Live. It's June the 23rd, 2015. We don't know if if that fight is supposed to be finalized. We're hearing it's supposed to be finalized this week by top-ranked Cameron Duncan and Eddie Hearn and all that. But yet, what does Floyd Mayweather play into that? So as I said, pay close attention to things. I've been telling you to do this for a few weeks now. Nobody's been really listening, and then, you know, they're gonna say when I'm promoting the fight 3-4 weeks from now, they're gonna say, oh, T-Street, you ain't no shit. The word out in Vegas, I'm gonna just put it out there right now. The word out in Vegas is that it's Kell Brook. We don't know. We'll see. And of course, we had some people out in Vegas. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and justify T Street Controversy, T Street Controversy Live.